I dance, make it hurt.
My name is Javier. I'm an embedded software developer. And I've been working in Sweden for 3 years in Gothenburg and around 8 years in Jönköping.
So my name is Annika, and I'm a business unit manager, which means that I'm responsible for recruiting and taking care of my team, and also working with sales within the engineering world.
My name is Oda. I'm from Ukraine, and I moved to Sweden half a year ago. I've been working in electronics for almost 3 years now. My focus is, before it was electronics itself, and then more into the medical sphere, and now I'm part of a medical devices team, and mostly it's still related to medical electronics. That's why I'm really happy that it is. I recently moved to Sweden, and it feels good to be here.
Nice.
Yeah, my name is Louise, and I am a biomedical engineer. I graduated about 1.5 years ago from Chalmers University here in Gothenburg, and I'm working mostly within software development, a bit in C# and also a bit embedded using C.
One of the things I remember when I studied my university level is we were 90 engineers and 5 women. And when I started my master's, we were 20 guys and only 1 woman. So do you have this experience that there are, you feel unique or very few women, and how do you feel about that?
Yeah, I think in biomedical engineering, when I studied that master, it was quite 50-50. But then working more with software now, I do feel like there's not a lot of other women. I think it would be nice to have more. Especially, I think, because I don't think it's a big problem for me personally, working here, that there's not that many women working with software. But I think when you're growing up as a girl, it's nice to have more role models within software. So then you can see that, I can actually also work with this. Because I think growing up, when you see people, you see Bill Gates and you see these kind of figures, but you don't have any female role models. So I think it would be really nice to have it a bit more of a mix.
Yeah, I agree. For me personally, I feel like in sales, which I'm working a lot in, there's very few females in sales and tech sales. So I am very often the only female in the room, with could be 10 other people from different companies, and they are all men. I don't, like you said, I don't think it's a problem, because I'm always met with respect and just as a person. But I think that, like you said, that role models are very important, and I think that, I meet a lot of young girls here in Sweden who are very good at technical stuff, and they are creative, and they're good at math, and they like these things that are connected to the tech area, but they don't think that they could be engineers, or they don't want to be engineers because they think that it sounds boring, or it sounds not for them, because they don't really know what it is, because they don't have any role models. And I think that's a problem, because I think that we need more females in tech development, because to be able to create products that are for everyone, we need everyone to be involved in the development.
Would you recommend Sweden as a place to come and make a career here? What could you tell them, and why?
Yes. I think everyone should come to Sweden and help us be the best tech development country in the world. But I think that's, like you said, I am Swedish, and I've always been living here, so I don't really have a comparison to living in other countries, working in other countries. But I think that Sweden can offer is stability, and like you said, a good work-life balance. And also a lot of focus on equality and fair a fair world for everyone. I mean, we are not perfect. We still have things to do here in Sweden, but we are on a good way, and I think that it's a good place to be in and to work and just create a life.
To know about Sweden, that it actually has a potential in engineering, and especially with the quality, as Janika mentioned. It's great to think that, oh, I actually can be like as good as someone else in STEM who is, for example, male. That you think, oh, but STEM is fun for me as a female also, that's why I want to part of it. And that's great.
Yeah, but I can just say as a manager, I'm always looking for more engineers. So that is not something that is just in theory, but I'm always looking for new people to expand our teams here in these companies, Geotech, and yeah, I would love to actually get more applicants.
Okay.
Like a sales pitch.
Do you like, as a manager, to try to balance your team between men and women, or that's secondary, or how do you see that part of balancing the opportunity?
Yeah, I think it's very important to balance the team, because like we talked about before, if you have a balanced team, then the products will be created for everybody, or at least as many people as possible. But then of course it's also important to hire people in terms of their skills and like personal fit. But what I'm doing is, since I'm recruiting in software and there is fewer females in software, I try to think about, okay, but how can we create an environment where female feel included, so that they want to apply for my job, so that I can get the opportunity to hire really great female engineers as well as male engineers.
Okay, well, thank you so much for sharing these thoughts with us. And please, if you are looking at us and you want Swedish, you want international candidates in your Swedish company, well, you can talk to us.
Beats by Dallas, make it hurt.